women, Jordan Skilken of Texas leading after prelims with a career best score. Her teammate JD Boyle is right behind her. Boyle got second in this event last year. Then there's the defending champion, Paula Pineda, who is third in prelims. Matt Scoggin told me at the end of a platform practice the other day, she said, "I think that was my best day ever." She's taking advantage of what's been given to her and doing much more. Don't underestimate what any of these women can accomplish tonight. It will certainly be a battle of who can hit their dives. I want to point out the height she gets on the end of the platform. This is a concrete surface. It doesn't give at all. It's a testament to her strength and her training. On her tippy toes, gets a big bounce, tight tuck, and lines it up. High scoring dive for Pineda. Skilken, no stranger to Big 12 titles herself. She won the platform event 2 years ago in 2020. Starts out with an electric first dive. Finds that balance of getting a good distance from the platform, squares out around the 5 meter. Gorgeous. Drills the entry. Matt Scoggin telling me she's improved vastly on all 3 boards. Look at that entry. You see that she engaged her core before the takeoff of the dive. It's so important. Your core strength from the start to the finish. How your takeoff is directly correlates the entry of your dive. Big jump, big rip on the entry. Her teammates going crazy. They know how big of a dive that is for her. As she was second entering that round, she'll bump up to that first place spot temporarily. As her teammate Boyle, big jump, gets into the tight pike, squares it out above the 5 meter. She'll set up her arm stand. She is incredible, so focused, dive after dive. She knows how to do these dives so well. That dive will put her in first place as we enter the 4th round of diving. Sets up the arm stand. Gorgeous hold at the top, showing control. A nice push off the platform, and her entries are stunning. Good execution off the platform, gets her arms all the way through. Really nice lines and entries. The judges love it and awarding her. She was 5th entering this round. It's amazing. Paola's 32 feet off the water, and she still manages to jump higher and higher every single time. She's so strong. I know Matt Scoggin talked about they've been working on their vertical jumps. Here's the results. Pikes out of the dive, has plenty of time. Take a look at this jump off the tower. She gets almost 1.5 flips done above the 10 meter.
So here's Boyle, her teammate.
Looks like Boyle hit the platform and ended up going short. And Skilken having to just block out everything that just happened. Of course, she wants the best for her teammate. Gorgeous takeoff, tight pike. Lines it up. Talk about a competitor being able to block out whatever is going on ahead of you. She had a nice deep squat in her back press, getting a lot of momentum off the tower. She'll get 7.5s on that dive. We'll take a look at that leaderboard. Skilkin still leading, Harm Zacharias. Boyle, who is on the 10-meter after hitting the platform. She is finishing her competition, finishing what she started. Talk about a competitor, a fighter. You see that motion that she has on the 10-meter and the encouragement from not only the Texas Longhorns, but the entire pool.
It doesn't matter what team you're on. I hope you can hear it at home because it's getting loud in here from all different color caps, shirts, as Janie Boyle does her 5th round dive.
Talk about a fighter. What a comeback, are you kidding me? The dive before she hits the platform.
86-40 for Janie Boyle, what a comeback.
And she comes back and drills this dive. She gets a 10 on this dive, and rightfully so, she deserves it. Hugs from her teammates, everyone standing and cheering, a lot of emotion there. It's really hard to come back, not only physically, but mentally, to get back up there on the 10-meter and do that. And here is Jordan Skilkin, the leader this entire competition. This was her highest scoring dive that put her in first in the prelims. She received 8.5s and 9s on this dive. Flawless. Jordan Skilkin lives up to the pressure and earns her 2nd Big 12 title on the platform, receiving 3 10s on this dive.
And how about Texas going back-to-back with Janie Boyle and Jordan Skilkin there in the last 2 dives of the women's platform final. Both getting some 10s in there, Natalie.
And they certainly deserve them. What a competitor. Jordan Skilkin kept her composure this entire finals. Gorgeous takeoff, tight pike, squares it out. That entry is picture perfect. Jordan, congratulations on your 2nd Big 12 title. You won here 2 years ago. You got your career best today. What is it about this pool that works so well with your diving?
Oh man, I don't know. I think just the environment. You know, away meets are always fun. You really get to spend a lot of time with the team. And so I think just being here and really telling myself and remembering to have fun is what it's all about. So I think just staying calm, having fun is really what helped me.
Congratulations and good luck at NCAA zones and NC2As.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I do want to touch on her teammate, Janie Boyle, hitting the platform and how the team came together, the entire building came together. We all know this is why we do this sport, to support one another. We're one family, swimming and diving. And Janie getting back up there on the 10-meter after hitting the board and nearly getting knocked out of breath, nails her inward 3.5. That is so hard to do, not only physically, but mentally.